In today's spicy 100 videos of Dave Minecraft... In today's spicy 100 days of Minecraft hardcore, I'm going to be attempting to survive in a giant fish tank. So recently I saw my boy Cookie God made a fish tank in his hardcore world, and I like fish tanks. So I had a giant custom fish tank made with everything that you could ever want in a fish tank, like a castle, a sunken shipwreck, and many fish. So if you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and let's get into surviving in a fish tank. But before we get into today's video, guys, I gotta thank today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends, for being a continued supporter of this channel. And I'm here to tell you that Raid's got something special going on right now, and that is that they released a brand new legendary champion based on MMA and pro wrestler Ronda Rousey. You can get this epic champion for free right now, whether you're new or long-time player, by just logging into Raid, and all you got to do is play the game for 7 days between now and February 28th. And to celebrate Ronda's arrival, guys, make sure you use code RAIDRONDA in the promo code section, and you'll get tons of loot that'll help you with leveling up your brand new legendary champion. So make sure to either A, use the QR code on the screen right now, or B, click the link down in the description to go download Raid Shadow Legends. You'll also get a free starter pack that's valued at about $30 of loot and champions. But also, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can get even more exclusive rewards in Raid right now. So why wait? Let's get to playing. Oh my gosh, it's official. I'm in the fish tank on land. Actually, we're on like an island. Yeah, it's like a floating island. Like literally everything in this fish tank is like everything you would see in a normal fish tank if you have one. It's like you got the floating island that, I don't know, turtles go on. Anyways, enough trying to assume what's inside of a fish tank. We got to get tree, baby, tree. Now with tree, I can grab tools, and then we can wait for saplings. Oh, there we go. While waiting for those to grow back, I guess I could be productive and mine down whatever this is. It looks like a fountain. Ooh, and then we also do got some coal up in this thing too. Oh, an iron. Let's just upgrade. Mine up all the minerals. Okay, can't confirm it was just one piece of iron. Got my hopes up. Now at least we do have a bunch of saplings and some upgraded tools. So now I can plant down all these trees. And then also I just realized I should start working on getting some food. Otherwise I'm going to be screwed. I've been running around here. I should stop running. After mowing down pretty much all the grass, we got ourselves a whopping 14 wheat seeds. I know, it's pretty impressive, but also the outside world. I just can't get to it. Okay, enough being depressed. Should probably start by setting up a little farm area on the water, just so that I can at least plant some food in hopes of not starving. Ooh, wait a second. I actually just missed all this sugar cane. Also, a tree grew. Oh, the things you get excited about when you're trapped inside of a fish tank. I'm definitely gonna have to spread this out and grow much more sugarcane. But as I was gonna say, while waiting for the food to grow, I might as well try to do some diving. Now, I don't know how far I can get. Right here is a castle. Oh, I forgot when you go underwater, I literally can't say anything. So that's terrifying. Okay, I'm about to YOLO swim down into this real quick. Oh, please make it. Oh, bubbles. Oh, the bubbles suck me down, baby. Okay, we made it. Nice. Oh, yes, the castle. I just need to figure out how to get inside of you. Wait, is it? Okay, we got doors right here, and now we're in like a chamber. Okay, I assume that's to keep the water off the carpets, of course. Okay, I need to tour around this thing. I need to figure out what is what, where is what. Ooh, we do got some free iron. Of course, I'm going to mine this up. I'm sorry, whoever owns this castle, Mr. Fishy. Paul Sidon. I'm Paul Sidon. And we got a hallway over to a lodestone. This might just end up being my bedroom. And then over here on the right wing, we got a throne. Oh, you're a villager. Okay, that's good. So someone does live here. And then, oh, we got some bookshelves, but it doesn't look like it's enough. Oh, we got paper. I'm just going to leave that. And then we're in another bubble. Over in the right wing, over there will be my bedroom. I can see a shipwreck, and I want to explore that. There's so much I want to run through in this. I just want to explore it all. Also, I'm trying not to sprint so I can save hunger. It's only day one, and I'm going to starve. Okay, upstairs, Mr. Villager. Oh, here we go. We got a little, like, what's probably going to be a gardening area. I'm just going to ruin it real quick. I think not to be that guy, but I'm absolutely going to tear apart this house for all the resources it's got. And I'm probably just going to end up rebuilding it a lot uglier. But this is survival. And I'm here to survive, baby. Ooh, wait, actually, we got bone blocks right here. If I break this, is water going to get it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Where'd the one bone block that I just risked all that for? Where'd it go? Okay, it's just literally gone. All right. Oh, Mr. Villager, good day. Good day to you. Are you the master of the house or? Yeah, that's right. I am, because I am the one wielding the axe. Oh, and this must be like, you know, the servants' quarters, you know, where all the villagers are going to sleep. Okay, go ahead and take that. And then now I can actually set up a bedroom. Ah, what a nice, good night's sleep. Now we're on to more adventuring. Well, by that, I mean not starving. I need to figure out food. Okay, maybe, just maybe, I can be able to find fish, which is a little weird considering I'm Paul Sidon. Oh, there's a fish. No, just kidding. It's a homemade fish. Still starving. Okay, actually, I do have a strategy. The fancy map maker did make all this bone block, which I'm gonna take all this, by the way. I do hope you understand. And now with some of this bone block, I can swim back up to the surface where I can bone meal all of our food. It's really not much, but at least it's something. Also, I did just see a spider up here. Unless, oh, there he is. Okay, perfect. I do want to fight a spider because I can be able to get some string. And with string, I can be able to make a fishing rod. I'm really desperate for my next meal. In fact, I'm going to eat this rotten flesh. Now, instead of having all the food set up on the surface, what I'm going to do is try to set up a farm down here, which I hope I can. Is there enough, like, are these blocks touching water? Well, just in case, what I'm going to do is swim back up to the surface, mine up a couple of cobblestone, and I'm going to make a furnace, set it up over here in the smelting zone, and I'm going to smelt down the iron that we got. And now with some of that iron, I'm then going to make a bucket where I get some water and make sure that there is plenty of water in here for all of my plants. And there we go. Now we got all of our food planted down. Planted down. Yeah, I mean, I did put it down. I mean, now today, what I do want to start off by doing is grabbing up all the saplings that we got and taking them all the way up to the surface so I can make sure that we have plenty of trees at any time of any flavor that we're going to need, including birch, which I'll just kind of cram all the way back here in the corner and never look at it again. And actually, I get apples from trees while waiting for the saplings anyways. So while waiting for those saplings, I guess I could just fish up and try to get some even more. Finally, after chopping down a few trees, getting a handful of apples, as well as some fish, we should be good to go on food for a little while at least. So now I don't really got to stress out about starving and that being the end of this world. And now that we have plenty of food, what I do want to do is craft up a bunch of doors, since doors are kind of the only way that I'm able to get around inside the fish tank at the moment. And I want to do some exploring because over there is a shipwreck and that's not too deep. So I shouldn't drown on my way down there. There's a whole lot of fish tank that still needs to be explored, and it's really hard to do it when you're already out here and you have very low vision, and it gets really scary, and I really don't want to die. Gosh, this is gonna be far, isn't it? Super high risk. Here we go. You come on, Bubbles, give me air. Okay, don't drown. Oh my gosh, I'm barely seeing the fish right now. Okay, I'm gonna get some bubbles. I'm going to the top, I think. This isn't going nearly as well as I planned. I was already down to my like last 2 bubbles. Okay, new strategy. I'm gonna try to swim in and land on top of the sail. All right, this is a high risk, but here we go. Deep sea mission. Here I come. Air. I really need respiration. Yo, look how cool the castle looks from here. Just saying, I live in that. Okay, anyways, focus up. And you go down into the ship. Oh my gosh, it's so big. Hello? Okay, here we go. Okay, we have a bunch of barrels that are empty. Looks like all the loot is gone. Ooh, no, I'm playing. No, it's not all gone. Okay, beetroots. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. However, there are some resources in here. Hold on a second. Is this coal? I think this is coal. Oh, GG. Consider it done. I'm taking all of it. Oh my god, there's sponges. Well, I guess that's gonna be really useful in, you know, a fish tank. I'm not gonna be able to build anything without these. And since there's no ocean monuments, I guess it just makes sense, you know, to find them in a sunken ship. Anyways, I'm taking all this coal. And shipwreck successfully looted. So far, there is no other food, unfortunately. However, I did get 35 blocks of coal and 20 wet sponges. But also, I noticed there's some portal remnants over here, which I can't really mine right now because of, you know, stone. But however, we will be back. It doesn't seem like there's anything else of value. I actually didn't check up here. It looks like it's just more sponges, and that's kind of it. Okay, time to head home in the most roundabout way to get there. Now, next thing I do want to do is kind of clean up the house a little bit here. I want to try to set up this area right down the hallway from my bedroom and make it kind of like the kitchen, since this is kind of like the furnace area and for the time being. I'm going to set up a couple of chests. I'll move some of these crafting tables. But it looks so good right there. Here, I'll just make another one. I do need to get a little bit more cobblestone, so let's go out into the ocean and hopefully not die. Ooh, we got some iron right here too. Ooh, and then there's iron and coal over there. Okay, so it seems like resources are still spawning inside the wall, so it looks like I could still actually mine for stuff. However, we can worry about getting resources later because we're setting up the house a little bit more. Probably put down a couple furnace. Actually, I want to turn these into smokers since this is more of a kitchen after all. Bam, bam. And then, ooh, I shouldn't cook up my food yet anyways, because what I should do is plant down the potatoes and the carrots, multiply all of them, get even more food. Because let's be honest, wheat just ain't it. I'll be 100p. And then after stealing a little bit of resources from the house, I can actually expand the farm, make it something to be proud of. Okay, well, that was a lot less than I thought it was going to be. Now, next thing on the agenda is that I want to go mining now that we figured out that on the sides of the coral reefs, which I know I'm not supposed to go past as far as Finding Nemo's dad says. However, I want to go mining and I need to get resources because now I have an iron pick, which means I could get diamonds. Now, I don't know how deep I need to go for diamonds, so I need to gather up a lot of wood so that I can be able to make more doors. So what an eventful day. Yay. Now I can craft up plenty of doors so that I won't drown myself while trying to get some resources out in the fish tank. Because like I said before, iron spawns kind of up here, but I want to try to swim around and see if we can be able to get a little bit more resources. Hopefully we get lucky enough to get something decent. Oh yeah, here we go. I need bubbles. I need bubbles. We got redstone. We got gold. Okay, maybe I could place down a door right here. Get in. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the best method. I'm just literally gonna try to swim along the outside of this thing, getting any and all decent looking resources and placing down doors. Ooh, okay. We finally found diamonds for the first time. I'm swimming around in this thing for a while now, and as I go deeper, it seems like the loot is getting slightly better because now I'm getting emeralds, I'm getting diamonds, lots of more gold, and a lot more iron. Well, I've got to be careful. There's a lot of puffer fish around here. I also forgot how hard it is to try to maneuver, mine, and survive in water. It's just such a pain. And now with all of our new resources, I can finally craft up a bunch of armor as well as a shield. So then we'll be a little bit safer. But most importantly, we have enough diamonds for a shovel. I'm just kidding. No, we have enough diamonds for a pickaxe, which is important because I want to make my way over to the sunken shipwreck, this really roundabout way to get there by going to the surface and then swimming all the way over because it's actually so far and I'm just gonna drown. But anyways, all the way down at the shipwreck is the portal. Well, I hope this is enough to make a portal because now I can actually go to the nether, be able to get resources from the nether, do trades with piglins, go get some blazy boys. But also, this is just so slow. And now that we got all of our obsidian, now we just need to find a place to put it, which I don't know why. I feel like this could be a vibey little spot. Oh, and that's water. There we go. We'll just probably, and more water. Whatever. We'll make it work. All I need to do is just assemble it like so. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. So now I got two options. Either I go out the front door or I go out there. Oh, I've ruined all the carpet. Who needs carpet anyways? I'm just gonna hide it under the staircase. Now, the only thing I need is some flint, which I don't have any. I do have plenty of iron though, and gold for trades. But to get flint, we gotta find gravel. And honestly, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've even seen any gravel in this world yet. I really hope I don't gotta go all the way down to the bottom to find some. Oh, hello there, Mr. Zombie, using one of my doors. Because if I gotta go all the way down to the bottom, then... Wait, what the heck is this? This looks like a cave. Oh, there's gravel. Also, this looks like a cave or something. And there is a fishy swimming in here after all over there. Okay, let's see what those caves got. Oh, wait, is that cave spider spawn? Oh, no. I have flint or, I need, coal. I need to make some torches. I need to make torches fast. And also, I'm getting attacked. Now we have plenty of torches, so now I should be able to spawn proof a little bit. Make sure that these spawners don't go off. No. Okay, I didn't blow up the spawner. Oh my. We're fine. We're calm, cool, and collected. Okay, I need to not die to this guy. Stop. I need to spawn proof this cave as much as possible. I also have like no food again. Totally forgot that that's going to be a problem. So me taking damage is just making me go through my food even faster. Oh my gosh, dude, what is this? Oh, why is it so many creepers? All right, well, I mean, I guess that takes care of all the creepers. What spawner is this? This is a skelly spawner. Just skeleton spawner could be pretty handy. Also a little bit of that dungeon loot. Also, we got glowberries, and glowberries, as terrible of a food source as it is, we'll take them. But one thing's for sure is that I'm not going to destroy these spawners, because spawners are going to come in handy later when I need XP when we're doing enchantments and stuff. One thing's for sure is before we hop in the nether though, I am going to have to make a lot of food. And the farm, it's not looking that bad. It's just not looking that good. And now that we should have plenty of food for a nice little nether adventure, what I should probably do though is craft up a new axe, because mine is dying. Now let's light it up and hop on in, and hopefully we have a decent spawn. You know, honestly, I'll take Crimson Forest, because then I'm able to slay some boar boys like this. Oh no, I'm not wearing gold. Hold on, 2 seconds, brother. I'll be back. Hold on. Now with some gold booties on, we should be good to go. Try to lure this guy over. Come on, stupid. Why don't you want me? What is happening? Okay, there we go. Finally. And he's still not. There we go. Now all I need to do is cook him up, and I'll get plenty of food. No, boys. Chill. That's my dinner. Oh, all right, that's it. You guys are gonna be working pigs now. Get in the hole. You get in the hole too. Oh, wait a second. See a bastion. Ooh, pearls right off the rip too. Sheesh. So these guys got the trades. All right, now they're already through all that gold. Did get a decent bit of obsidian and some ender pearls, so they do have good trades, just not enough gold. Anyways, I'm gonna spend a little bit of time trying to get some food in the nether by doing these boar boys real quick here, just like so. Come on up, sir. Step on up to the plate, and let's just get to cooking. And my food falls. And I basically just got to do that a million times, and then eventually I'll finally have enough food. Oh my gosh, and literally right under the portal, I'm like, my portal's like at the top of this, and right under the portal is fortress. Life is looking up. All I gotta do is be careful of these guys. Oh, come back. No, you guys are attacking the wrong guy. Now we're loaded up on food, so now it's about time we hop into this fortress, which actually kind of has relatively easy access for once. Then of course I gotta loot this thing and get all the resources that I can out of it. I mean, blazes are still a priority, but you know, I mean, if I could get some diamond gear, you know, I'm not gonna complain. And chest number 1, we got nothing good, I'll be honest. Not that great. Chest number 2, ooh, better. Chest number 3, chest number 4, 5, 6, and I actually think that's it. I think there's only 6 in this thing, because I have not found another one for quite a while now. But I did just get my first blaze rod, so that's what we're gonna do now, is just get those. Hello, blaze spawner, give me blaze rod. And with 12 blaze rods, we should be good to go on those. Now what I do want to do actually though is head home. Oh my gosh, this guy scared me, because my inventory is way too full, and I still got a lot of stuff to do in the nether. And I really I need to work on my storage system here too. This is not looking too good, but that's a job for another day, because we gotta go back. And now with an empty inventory, it's about time we get on heading over to the bastion. There we go. Now we're over here, which by the way, there's another one. Yeah. One thing that I did forget to get though is a bit of lava, which I could get up here. I want to get some lava so I can be able to take care of the piglin brutes. Come on over, chief. Goodbye. Usually there's 2 over here. Maybe not this time. I'm gonna need you to just take a trip all the way down to the bottom of the bastion. Now I can get all this gold for free without any issues. And now all that's left is to get rid of the other piglin brutes. There we go. And now with all the piglin brutes out of the way, now I can finally mine up all the secret gold and also loot all the chests. Don't mind if I do. I'll just have a little bit of your... Oh, ooh, save me. However, that did also lead me to some gold. So here, guys, come on, get in that hole. There we go. Now I got plenty of pigs in a hole where they're going to do all the trades for me, and I'll come pick up that stuff later after I get more gold. It looks like all the boyos are done trading gold down there. So now all I need to do is break one of these there. Oh my. Okay. And it looks like we have, oh my gosh, I need to get all the good stuff. We have plenty of pearls. I want all the fire resistance. There we go. We're looking good. Next thing on the agenda is I want to head on over to this bastion and just steal all the gold. That's literally all I want to do. Actually, now that I think about it, I missed one of the chests in this first bastion. We got ourselves a gold block and just some iron. iron and obsidian. Yeah, that's kind of it for the good stuff. I mean, I'll take the crossbow, I guess. But now it is finally time to head on home. And on day 17, this is the part of the video where my footage decided to stop working properly and didn't record my microphone, so you guys get voiceover Paul. But I started off the day by scoping out the area around the castle to find a good spot so I could be able to build up a mob grinder. But for building up a mob grinder, I'm going to need a whole lot of building blocks. By that I mean cobblestone. So why not just build a cobblestone generator? Okay, I might be ruining the house a little bit just to build this cobblestone generator, but it's definitely going to be worth it in the end. Well, that's when all the construction's finished. I also wanted to make the cobblestone generator out of glass, and for that, I'm going to need a whole lot of sand, which thankfully we are in a fish tank, and there is plenty of sand in here. And now with all the deconstruction done, it's finally time to build up the cobblestone generator. And with this thing all finished up, it's time to put some miles on the pickaxe and get plenty of cobblestone. And I figured I'd be productive and smelt down a bunch of cobblestone so that I could be able to get some stone brick when building up the mob grinder, so it's not going to be big and ugly. But now it's time to finally construct this giant beast. I started off by gathering up a bunch more sand so that I could be able to get more glass because, well, I need to build a mini fish tank inside of my giant fish tank. I mean, I guess it's kind of a human tank since there's no water and it's just air. Anyways, with my glass bubble all built up, it's time to construct the mob grinder, which everyone's seen these built before. So, and now that the entire thing is all constructed, I realized that I missed the first and possibly most important part, and that is having a storage system. So now I need to get underneath this thing down in the water, build this clunky storage system, and it's just super annoying. But it's still working like a dream. And on day 28, I spent the day just smacking the mob grinder so I could get tons of levels since we're going to be doing some enchantments soon. Hopefully I'm going to get some respiration so that I can be able to actually swim around and explore the fish tank without having to worry about doors every 2 seconds. But before that, I'm also going to need a ton of food, which the current farm is just not cutting it. I'm a big boy and I like eating big meals. So I decided to turn half the island up top on the surface into a farm. Starting off by terraforming and getting rid of all the sandy beach and just replacing it with more dirt. After that, I was tilling the fields, setting up all the juice for the crops, and I decided to make the lowest part of the farm, which is the biggest, the potato farm, because, well, you guys know me and my potatoes. Then I made the middle one carrots and the top one wheat. And while building this, I also realized I had nowhere near enough food for all this farm. But that's nothing some bone meal from the mob grinder won't fix. Okay, by fix, I mean I just finished the potato farm because that takes priority. And the next thing on the agenda is I finally need a new storage room. And I figured where the old farm is, it'd be a perfect spot. Because my current storage room is just, terrible. I also made sure to save some grass in the old farm just in case I ever want to grow some more grass inside the house, since I mean living down in a fish tank, it's pretty miserable and I don't get to see much grass. So after turning the whole farm into regular dirt so that the grass would spread, I started setting up all the chests, and I came up with this really cool stacked look where the double chests are like overlapping but I could still open them, and I thought it was really cool, so I just ran with it. But I was going to need a whole lot more wood to finish up with this storage room. So it was back to the surface to chop down some tall boy trees so that I could finally finish up this storage room. Or so I thought, because while moving all my items into the new storage room, I realized I couldn't open up like half of the chests because they were wedged up against the roof. So, I mean, it's time for some more construction on the castle. And it wasn't too bad, just some mild flooding and ruined carpets. Anyways, back to live commentary, Paul. Thanks, voiceover Paul. Now back to what we're doing on today, which is day 40. I want to finally start working on doing enchantments and everything, and that means that I'm going to need to craft up some more bookshelves because there's just not enough up here. And I should have plenty of sugarcane to make enough paper to also be able to craft up enough books. The only question is, do I have enough leather? Is it 1 leather per book? Because I should have plenty of sugarcane, which we should be good. I'm able to craft up 12 bookshelves. I need 15 in total, so with the bookshelves that are already up there, we should be good to go. All I gotta do is kind of just rearrange in here a little bit. And there we go. We should be good to go on bookshelves. The only thing I need to do is actually craft up the enchantment table itself, which we still have 2 diamonds left over and plenty of obsidian to craft up that enchantment table. There we go. Oh, this ladder's gonna be the death of me. Now, the only thing left to do before getting to enchanting is getting something that's worth enchanting, which my priority right now is to get a diamond helmet and then enchant the diamond helmet. So that then I can have respiration, which, as we learned, if I'm gonna want some diamonds, I gotta swim pretty far down. The point that it's a little bit scary. I need to take as many breaks as possible, but here we go. We already got some diamond. Diamond number 1 check. And I mean, while I'm down here, yeah, I might as well just take anything else I can find. Ooh, and here's diamond number 2. Oh, and 3. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And this should be the last diamond that I'm gonna need. Now let's take the bubbles up. Never mind. Okay. And now it is officially time for me to attempt to get respiration. And I do clarify attempt because whenever I want a specific enchantment, this kind of never works for me. But let's do our best here. All right. And attempt number fire protection. I don't know. I'm just going to reset it. Eventually, I will get it though. Aqua affinity. What does aqua affinity do? Is that mining? I knew it was going to come down to this. I got to go hit the mob grinder. I knew this was going to happen. And many of grinding on mobs later. There we go. Respiration 3 and unbreaking. That's the only thing. No protection, but hey, all that matters is that I should be able to just sit in the water for much longer. Oh my gosh, this is literally a dream come true. Oh, respiration's a beautiful thing. All right, now that I finally have respiration though, it's about time we get to exploring a bit more of the fish tank. Like down there, I see a chest. I can't quite make out what's in it, but with respiration, I should be able to swim around decently far. Like one thing I want to try to do is real quick swim all the way over. I forgot my bed, dude. I gotta be able to sleep. Oh my gosh, I forgot how amazing this looks up here. Oh, let me do some farming real quick. I was just coming up here to get my bed, but the farm is looking extra voluptuous. There we go. Now we got our bed and the farm is still nowhere near fully finished. I don't really need potatoes. All right, now I'm going to do my best to swim all the way across over to the sunken ship, which I want to say is this way. It's kind of hard to tell. Just following the fish. Nemo. Help. I swear, if I come up to some glass. Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, this is so far. But with enough bubbles, I could swim almost entirely across the fish tank, which makes me feel pretty confident that I could go almost anywhere. Those are my famous last words, by the way. I will drown. But my pit stop is just the shipwreck because the chest is kind of near it. I want to say off to the side. Also, I wonder if there's diamonds over here. This is pretty deep. Oh my God, who is that? Yo, Octopops. You got coal for eyes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested. I am running a little low on coal, so I appreciate this. All right, moving on. Here we go. Now we got the chest, which, ooh, we got that one effect. What is this again? The conduit. Yeah, we got a conduit. Oh my gosh, there's loot. Yo, it's a treasure chest. Oh, brother, man. Oh, this is amazing. Because since I have conduit power, I'm totally fine. I'm safe. Oh, this is a big find. It only took me half the 100 days to come all the way down here to get everything that I would ever desire in life. Is this treasure going to make me go crazy? Okay, I'm going to try to mine up as much of this as possible. I don't know why it's just still being underwater. I feel like I need to hide in a door. Okay, and this should be the last block. Might have gotten a little bit too excited, I'll be honest. I thought there was a lot more loot than there was, but hey, you know, lots of raw gold because this obviously turns into raw gold to then cook. Lots of iron, but iron obviously we go through pretty fast. Emeralds is pretty solid, and diamonds probably enough to make armor, but I mostly kind of just want to take the conduit. I'll be honest, this is like the most valuable thing in here. And I mean, yeah, obviously there's lapis and, you know, redstone, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll come back for that another time. But I do kind of want the conduit so that then I can be able to put it next to the base and then, you know, actually use it. Oh, and this looks like the bottom of the fish tank. Oh God, I heard a pufferfish. Oh no, is this what's lying down in the depths of the fish tank? Drowns. Somehow I still got conduit power all the way down here also, which is pretty surprising. To be honest, the worst part about being down here is that I have no idea where I am. It's just like the limited vision and everything. Like I want to say this is, yeah, okay, I see the shipwreck, the sails of the shipwreck. So then this is like the giant base section. I will say it's beautiful. I will also say that I'm going to take every diamond I see. Oh no, I have no more conduit power. Oh, leave me alone. This is my fish tank. Yeah, god dang bottom feeders, get away from me. We got some soil and some muds also with this bunch of sand. Oh, That's not ominous at all. What the heck is that, dude? Getting a little bit nervous. I've been living in this fish tank the whole time and I don't even know who my neighbor is. All I do know is that their house is pretty intimidating. Oh my gosh, you know what? I know exactly what this is. Hold on, let me get rid of this. This is the end portal. Okay, so we got the end portal. Figured out where it's at. I don't gotta go hunting that down. That's actually quite nice. Giant ominous skull aside, that's convenient. Is there anything behind it? Ooh, diamonds. Oh man, there's tons of diamonds down here actually. I'm just gonna take a field day real quick and just mine up a bunch of them. And finally, after swimming around the fish tank for quite a while now, I don't think there is any other structure per se. I think the skull might be the last one. Excuse you. Know the rules of the fish tank. Don't go near me. Now it's pretty much just time to head on home. And now that we got all that fancy new loot, now I can actually make some full diamond gear. Also, some new diamond tools. And now the only other thing that I want to do with all this armor is obviously enchant it because I need it to last as long as possible since we do kind of have limited diamonds in this world. And if I were to continue surviving here forever, I'd eventually run out of diamonds. So what I do want to do is get mending from my villager. Set him up with an actual job. But before getting mending from a villager, what I also need to do is actually just enchant all the gear. And to get decent enchantments, I'm going to need a lot of XP. And the mob grinder, as decent as it is, it's just, it's okay. It's okay. So my next strategy is going to be to come back into this cave where we have 2 spider spawners. I might be able to set this up in a way where both spider spawners are going off at the same time because it's like this radius thing with Minecraft. You have to be like 15 blocks away from the spawner for it to start, you know, spawning. But if I were to like clear away a bunch of these blocks and open up this room a little bit, there we go. Now we should have enough room. All I need to do is, well, actually plug up water. Oh, that's nothing. Some sand and some sponges won't be able to fix. Bada bing, bada boom. And I need to make sure I clear a big enough area underneath the spawners and got to make sure I wall it in as well so nothing's going to be spawning anywhere else. Then I need to set up all the water that'll be pushing all the spiders down into a nice little chute that'll just kind of push them even further towards me, since I do need to be in the middle of each one of these spawners to obviously make them both work at the same time. So then it should look a little bit something like this. So all the spiders will spawn in right here. Then they'll get pushed down into this chute, pushing them further and further into where the killing chamber will be once I set it up. But basically everything that I just did right here, I need to now do over there. Okay, I think I've gotten it to a point now where both of the spawners are primed and ready, where the water is going to push them all into the killing chamber, which I need to set up with some slabs right there. And then I believe trap doors right here. No, that's not right. I think it's vice versa, actually. I think I need to do trap doors and then slabs because then they can't get in. Yep, I think that's it. I think that's primed and ready right there. And now I need to get out of here. I know the current setup's pretty ugly, just a bunch of cobblestone. I hate myself for it, but alas, this is what we are working with. So I'm going to give this a quick little test by getting rid of all this. And all I need is one more torch, and I knew they were going to spawn. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then they all go into here where they all aggro to me and I take poison damage. Okay, where'd they go? Uh-oh. Not quite according to plan. And now, after some trial and error, I think we got it all figured out. So this side, not really much issues. I mean, spiders spawned, they got pushed into the killing chamber. This side, as we know, had problem. However, I think I solved them. So basically, they get pushed along. Then now I have this water that forces them to wedge up into this tiny little hole, the killing chamber. And then I have gates right here so this water doesn't merge with that water. And the spiders, they see me anyways. So now all I need to do is get rid of all the torches again. They all start spawning up. Spiders then will get pushed all the way down here and they'll come hang out with me. And for setting up the storage system, we should be good to go on iron after looting the treasure chest. The only thing is that I'm probably going to need some more wood since I'm kind of running out. And not to worry though, the tall boy trees always solve the wood problem. And now all I need to do is essentially just set up some chests like so, with some hoppers going right into those. There we go. Now we are officially all set up with all of our storage and our chests. I've also added some stairs on the side in hopes that all the XP will kind of just funnel through right here. But otherwise, we're good to go. So I'm gonna wait right here, and I'm gonna just let all the spiders stack up and just let them turn into a giant pile of terrifying. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That looks like a lot of juice. Okay, how do they hit me? Ow, this is illegal. Like, I know I can't die to poison, but it's like kind of terrifying. Oh yeah, there we go. I dare say I enjoy this more than the mob grinder. So now let's just collect a bunch of XP so that we can be able to finally do some enchantment. So after smacking the spider spawner for quite some time, you do get a good chunk of XP. It's just, I don't know, sometimes the spiders get like backed up and then it's kind of annoying. And then I also get, you know, obviously poison, and that's not fun. But after really thinking about it, I don't know if I like it more than the mob grinder. I mean, better because it's not just for XP, but like you obviously get a lot of mob drops as well. The only thing is, you know, waiting for mobs to spawn kind of sucks. Obviously when they do spawn, there's a decent bit of them. I don't know, now that I'm here, maybe the spider spawner does hit different. They're just coming in waves, that's all it is. Oh, wait a second, is that is okay? How do I do this? Okay, I need to preserve this man's as long as I can, but I also need to stop the other mobs from spawning. Typically in a mob grinder, whenever you get a zombie villager, you just kind of pop a hole in the top and then you put like some light in here, but I don't want the top entirely flooding, because if this hole gets flooded, yeah, if this gets flooded, then all the zombies are going to turn into drowns. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to try to make a hole right here, and then I'm just going to do that. Okay, there we go. And then swim back down. No water, nothing but mobs. I need to very carefully get rid of every single one except for the zombie villager. And boom, there we go. Okay, so next thing on the agenda is need to somehow get this man's out of this and into that boat. Come on, you can't fit? No way, your head's that fat? Got that thickness. Oh no. Okay, he's in the boat. Whew. Beautiful. So then if I jump in, you know, I'm gonna take damage, but that's fine because it's not that much. Little man's is kind of weak. Okay, it's stuck though. Oh, doing this underwater is 500 times harder than it already is. Okay, because he's stuck in the boat though, he's not gonna despawn or anything. So now I need to somehow get him into the castle. I think I have an idea. My strategy here is going to be to dig an underground tunnel. Then essentially this tunnel will connect to the bottom of the house. I just got to make sure I don't miss it. There we go. Now we should be deep enough. So now all I got to do is dig. Okay, now I've fully connected this tunnel to the house. Not a very ideal location. And if anything, I mean, this is probably a one-time use anyways. So we're primed and ready to get our mans up out of here. My goal here, oh, he's got a little torch. Look at that. It's just so cute. Okay, I'm going to try to break the boat very, okay, come on now. Didn't take this long. I don't want to punch him on accident. There we go. Okay. And then now what I want to do, okay, is not get stuck. First of all, okay, come on. Now I'm just going to walk him through the tunnel because he wants to follow me. I smell good. That's fat. The only downside is that I need to craft up another boat and I wasn't ready for that. There we go. Bang, bam, boom. Come here, sir. Into your new home. I know, it's luxurious. What can I say? Now, one thing I need to do though is I need to very carefully make sure that I don't blow up any creepers that are able to see me through a tiny hole. So I'm gonna start off like this. There we go. That should do it. Okay, so they all start falling down. Oh my. This thing was getting backed up while we were gone. And then all the water should be gone. Bada bing, bada boom. Give me the XP, please. Hey, you got a new roommate? I know, he stinks. Oh, we're gonna work on that. But to be able to cleanse him, what I'm gonna have to do is make a brew stand. And I need to set up like a little brewing area, which for this potion, I'm gonna need a spider eye. I'm gonna need some sugar. We'll just get them all. And lastly, a brown mushroom from the nether, which I'm surrounded by pigs and I don't have gold. Oh my gosh, this isn't good. Sorry, sirs. I will be back. All right, now we're nether ready. And all I need to do is find a brown mushroom. There we go. And then now I can craft up my fermented spider eye, which also means now I can craft up my potions of weakness for our zombie villager. And now I can finally cleanse this man's of all of his demons. I also accidentally flashed myself, but nonetheless. And in the meantime, while he's transforming into a regular villager, what I'm gonna go do is finally get around to those enchantments that we've been working on. I'm gonna prioritize enchanting my legs, and I just got protection. Not too great. Depth Strider on the booties. That's That's actually pretty good. For my pickaxe, what do we got? Fortune 2? That's not Fortune 3. But if it comes jam-packed with other stuff, yeah, we'll take it. I'm not going to prioritize enchanting my chest plate because I do it every time and then I end up getting an elytra and then I just never use my chest plate anymore. And again, I am in a fish tank. Nah, either way, I need to go get some more XP. And I also want to try to enchant my sword. Okay, those are all terrible. Okay, maybe I do just do the chest plate. Why is it fire? Why is everything fire? I'm underwater. Efficiency axe, fortune axe, nice. Sharpness on the sword and fire aspect. Oh my gosh. Fire aspect is like the most useless thing on a sword, especially in a fish tank. Oh, hey, my boy's cured. And protection on the chest plate. And lastly, sweeping edge, sharpness, and unbreaking. That's kind of good. Looting would be ideal, but hey, we'll take it. And now what I want to do is try to get my villagers to make out a little bit. This guy keeps changing jobs. He's playing literally job simulator in this house. Except one of you guys is going to be a lectern permanently, or your kids or your grandkids. I don't know. And all I do know is that I have a whole lot of potatoes. This farm is so big. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last time I ever harvest this potato farm. It's probably gonna be the last time I ever will need to. I've made a huge mistake. There's just too many potatoes. I can't handle all these. You know what? I'm just gonna give up. I gotta leave some. All that I do know is that I got plenty of potatoes now for my villagers. Brother man, I know you got that riz. You know, I'm gonna take away this job. Yeah, there we go. And then he's gonna go over there. Don't be shy. And then while they do the baby making, I am gonna craft up a lectern just like so. And then, oh, sorry, did I interrupt? Oh, I must have. Oh my god. All right, so something's going wrong here. They're not compatible and I'm not sure why. Because there's plenty of beds. Maybe I need to move the beds. Maybe the beds need to be even more accessible. Maybe that's it. Oh, maybe that was it. Either way, I'm putting these beds back now. Try to set up this villager with the lectern job instead. Where'd you go? Oh my gosh, stop. You're triggering me. I'm gonna set him up with a lectern job and hopefully he sells me mending relatively soon. Whenever I want mending, it takes forever. So we'll see. 2 hours later. And there we go. Now we got mending on our villager. All I need to do is buy it for a horrible price. He's actually charging like the max amount. What it is. All right, sir, locking in that trade. Thank you kindly. And I already don't even have enough for another one. However, the trade is locked in. Now, next thing on the agenda is that I'm going to need to get a lot more emeralds so I can be able to actually put mending on all of my tools and armor. So that's going to be where you come in, sir. I'm going to make you a Fletcher. So for Fletchers, I'm going to need some flint so that I can craft up the fletching tables. And then he'll buy sticks, but I need to get a whole lot of sticks, which means a whole lot of wood, which means I'm sad. But that's okay because I do got a whole lot of bone meal from the mob grinder, which means that I could chop down tons of these tall boy trees and get ample amount of wood. Now with all this wood, I should be able to get tons and tons of sticks and tons of emerald. And now I can buy even more mending books. Oh, dude, this price is just outrageous. Wait, I can get one more. There we go. 4. That's actually pretty good. And now all I need to do is craft up an anvil. Actually, I have enough for just one more. Wake up. Now it's 5 mending books. I'm definitely going to add mending onto my sword, my pickaxe, my axe because it clearly needs it, and onto my helmet since it has respiration. The rest of my armor, I'm not too sure if I want to do it on my like chest plate again because, you know, getting a elytra and you never use your chest plate ever. Also, that's an iron golem suffocating in the wall. I'm just gonna let this happen so I can take the iron. But because we are in a fish tank, what I'm thinking about doing is getting a trident. I know it's spicy ideas. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna save this last mending book. And next thing that I do want to work on is I need to rack up my XP all the way up again after doing all the enchantments, but also, you know, merging mending books onto all my tools and everything. Because I actually realized I probably shouldn't have put mending on my sword. Because I do want a looting sword. If I want to fight like the wither boss, or if I want to get like a trident, then I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be better to have looting. So we're going to collect some XP at our farms. We'll try the spider farm for a little bit, maybe bounce back and forth, see which one's actually giving me the most juice. And now that we're all juiced up, it's about time we enchant another sword. And don't think we're going to get it with smite, I'll be honest. Yep. Usually looting's not that hard to get, but you know how it is. When you want something, it just kind of sucks. Now I gotta go back out and I gotta hit the mob grinder. Now we got another couple attempts and there we go. Nice. Now we got looting 2, which is dramatically bad compared to looting 3. I'll be honest. Every time I have looting 2, it's just nowhere near as good. However, it's still looting and it's sharpness. Can I combine these two and just make one mega sword? Oh, I can. Now that we got looting though, it's time to attempt, and I do mean attempt, to get a trident. Drop rates aren't that great on them, but man, would having a trident in the fish tank be amazing. I mean, I am Paul Sidon after all. I mean, I do gotta flex my strength, my incredibly good look. You know, it all just really ties together once I get a trident. And I know drowns that don't spawn with tridents still have a small chance. I just never get my hopes up. It's just like, you gotta have a trident in your hand so I can take it. Oh yeah, like this guy. This is the one. I feel it in the jellies. Ow, dude, relax. Wait, did he? Oh no, it was just rotten flesh. For a second, it's just like, I was like, oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to officially give up on this project. I've slain many of drowns, and I've yet to get single trident, and I've also slain 3 drowns with tridents, and they won't drop them. So we're just gonna have to scrap the fact that, you know, we just wasted a couple days doing this. It's Minecraft things, you know? That's just how it goes. Oh, trident boy. Okay. Oh, it's an enchanted one too. You're just showing it off. We all know you're not gonna drop it for me. Right? Yep, there it is. So even though the drown farming was a complete failure, next thing on the agenda is slaying the Ender Dragon, because, well, I need some W's in my life, and I know that I can slay the Ender Dragon, no issue. So we're gonna cook up some food real quick, as well as grabbing our excess gold that we have from the treasure chest, because I want to craft up plenty of gapples for the adventure as well. Actually, now that I think about it, I could even set up a villager, and then he can easily sell me a bunch of potatoes. Did I say potatoes? Sorry, I got potatoes on my mind, but I meant apples. He could sell me apples. So let me just sell him a bunch of potatoes to level him up and just buy some apples. So yeah, in classic Paul maneuver, while waiting for the gold to finish, I decided to get up out of my chair, and that was my big mistake, because I also went and got Starbucks and then got some Chick-fil-A and then just lived life and came home to realize that it's days later. And it's a good thing that this house is pretty well lit, because while AFK, I could have really just lost this world. Either way, now it's time to slay the dragoon. We gotta swim all the way down to the mystical, scary demon school. Hello, sir. I'm entering you. I'm gonna go ahead and plug up all this lava also. I just like, you know, I don't trust it. Something about it's just kind of scary. Regardless, it is time to go to the end. Slay the dragon. That's dramatic, right? Pretty cool. Got a crossbow, got plenty of arrows, got plenty of food. So let the games begin. And the dragon is slain. Okay, now give me all that green juice. Actually, here, I want to heal my tools, right? There we go. Healed immediately. Healed. Beautiful. Nice. But our end adventure is not over yet. Well, actually, I need to get this dragon egg. Where'd you go, baby? I saw the trail go this way. Did I get baited? Oh, I did. There we go. Now that we got our egg, it's time to head into the outer ends. And there we go. Now all we need to do... I'm in a tree. Now all we need to do is find an end city, which I know I'm not the only one. I'll never have an easy time finding.
Many unbearable hours later.
Oh my gosh. Finally, my first end city, and it's just this baby thing. It doesn't even have a ship or anything. Also gotta get a bunch of blocks to even get over there. Stupid end cities. I guess the only good thing out of these tiny little end cities I could get is shulker shells. There we go. Literally got 2 right off the rip. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And now I could craft up shulker boxes to throw all my garbage in. I was gonna say that I can't pass on the loot in this, but like I don't think this one has loot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make my great escape to find bigger and better end cities.
Many hours later.
So this is how I know this one's personal. Find a gigantic end city. Gigantic. Look how thicko mode this is. Not a single end ship. That's fine. I'm just gonna cry because I'm espresso depresso. Oh baby, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, we finally get an end ship. It only took 4 end cities. The third one wasn't really worth recording, but hey. And now let's just climb all the way up and let's beat up the security guards. And we got diamond gear too. Sheesh. Okay, never mind. The second chest was kind of trash. Give me the elytra. I also need to make sure I get the dragon head because everybody tells me I forget about it. I never hear the end of it. Let me just mine this carefully. Okay, I'll try to remember on the way out. It's a big end city. I don't want to have to climb all the way up it. There's a lot of chests that I want to loot in this thing before we leave anyway, so let's get to doing that. Chest number 1, lots of diamond pants. Chest number 2, chest number 3, and chest number 4. Chest number 6, chest number 7. And I think that's all the chest in this entire end city. The only thing left to do is go get my dragon head. All right, and it looks like the dragon head is gone. So, a little awkward. However, it's time to head home, wherever home is. I haven't seen a portal in a long time, so that's gonna be fun. Maybe we just do a little teleport like, there we go. That's much better. Now that we're back from the end with our elytra, one thing that I do want to do, get a bunch of sugarcane so that I could craft up a ton of paper and make some rockets, which I only have 9 gunpowder in here, so I need to head to the mob grinder. But for the mob grinder, one thing that you can do is fly underwater. The only downside is you need to initiate the flying beforehand. But now I can fly underwater. I'm a little turned around, which is obviously still way faster than swimming in here. Now, it's not a trident. A trident would be cool, but this is what we got to work with now, which so long as I don't plant my feet on the ground, I will permanently be in fly mode. And this could be my new way of getting around in the fish tank. Except I'm already almost out of rockets. So what I'm going to do real quick is grab my extra mending book. And then, oh wait, there's anvils over there? Wait a second. I literally made an anvil. Okay, well, either way, I'm going to throw mending on my elytra. But I also want to get an unbreaking book. So you, sir, will be out of a job soon. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll just take this lectern and you won't miss your job, will you? And I'm essentially just going to get rid of all these jobs until this man's gives me an unbreaking book. So I've gone through about a quarter of my axe's durability now, trying to get unbreaking. I've only gotten it one time. It was unbreaking 1, and I was like, not really that good. And I thought unbreaking was fairly common. Apparently not. Efficiency is very common. I've gotten mending maybe 18 times. Like, I've been doing this for so long, and I've only gotten unbreaking one time. And that was the only unbreaking book that I've gotten so far. So I'm kind of giving up on this entirely. And at this point, I don't think unbreaking is going to be even worth it. So instead, my next strategy is going to be to probably enchant some books myself. I don't know how well this is going to work out. And I do have 62 levels and 0 books. So that's good news. And with my 1 leather, I can make a singular book. And this 1 singular book is going to get enchanted with unbreaking. I could sense it. I'm conjuring this right now. I know this is going to happen. Unbreaking 3. Efficiency, sharpness, power. Come on, protection. It's giving me like all the good stuff too. It's just not quite the good stuff that I want. Oh, I'm breaking it too. I'm taking it. What I got, I'll live. All I know is that when I go into the nether to go fly around, I'm going to be ripping fireworks. Same thing with flying underwater. Like, you use so many fireworks. So then it's like, I know the elytra is just going to die, and then I will be very sad. So instead, bang, bam, boom, we got mending. Now with our looting 2 sword, what I want to do is come on over to the mob grinder, get some more gunpowder, but also heal up the elytra. And now with all this gunpowder, I'm going to craft up a ton of rockets. Now that our elytra's all juiced up and we got plenty of rockets, time to hop in the nether, because although we have slain the ender dragon, we have not slain the wither. I would love to slay the wither boss and add it on to the list of things that I've clapped in this world. And we do have looting too, which, yeah, I don't know. Every time I've ever tried to get wither skulls with looting too, it's just a nightmare. It just never goes well. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so this clearly isn't working out. Now I don't think it's just because I don't have looting 3. I think it's also because we're not in a soul sand valley. When you get a fortress in a soul sand valley, you get so many more spawns for mobs. So I'm going to attempt to fly around and try to find one in a better location other than just basalt like this one. Or at least that has better highways for spawning. Because even this, I think, is better, right? Where it's like nice and open. Hello? Oh, here we go. We got a Soul Sand Valley at least. Oh, hot tourist traction. I'm a hot tourist. Here we go. We do have a fortress partly inside of a Soul Sand Valley. Now, hopefully this will solve my problem. That's what I'm talking about. All you need is a Soul Sand Valley. Oh, wait a second. I think I just got back to back. Back to back. We only need 1. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, relax, brother.
Many unbearable hours later.
Finally, after all this time, we finally got all the wither skulls that we're going to need. So now I also need some soul sand, and then we're pretty much ready to slay the wither boss. That is after I fly all the way home again for the millionth time. Now it's officially time to go slay the wither. And as high risk as it is to slay a wither inside of the fish tank, I'm going to pass. I don't want my fish tank leaking out and all the water drain into the world. So what I'm going to do is hop on into the end, or I'm going to absolutely cheese the mans. I'm going to dig underneath the end portal and just hollow it all out and set up some obsidian, which I just realized I don't have on me and I left that at home. So... and now all I need to do is set up some obsidian just like so. Place down all the soul sand and the wither skulls. And now my guy is going to just suffocate in the bedrock like he should. He deserves it. All I got to do is beat him like a piñata. Hey, get out of here. My piñata. And there we go. We got our nether star. So now we could finally craft up a beacon. So we've slain the dragon and the wither, and we're going to be making a beacon. And it looks like it's nighttime, which means it is now already day 100. What I really wanted to do was attempt to make a full-size beacon. However, I mean, it's gonna be mixed, and I hate mixed beacons, but hey. So let's set up a blast furnace, an auto blast furnace detonator. There we go. Now we got our auto smelter all set up. So now I could be able to just drop all this iron in here, and it'll start auto smelting all the way through, and we could craft up our beacon in no time. And now with all of our ingots crafted up into blocks, here is our dinky, tiny little beacon. This is the best it's gonna get, unfortunately, because we're completely out of time. The moon's already risen on the night of day 100. Oh, look at that beautiful sight. There's only one thing left to do, and that is, oh my God, leave the fish tank. On that note, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this 100 days. And if you did, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and I will see you guys in the next one.